You know, 3 days ago I got arrested.
Wow. Well, yeah, you said there were a lot of police people.
About 16 police
16
people.
police, wow.
I got arrested.
Wow.
The Chinese students that I was with, they were racist. They didn't want to come close to me as a black person.
Wow.
So I was really isolated from...
My man.
Yes, man.
How have you been?
All the time.
It's been a long time.
Of course.
How are things going with you?
Oh, by His grace, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Everything is okay. If it is not okay, we can't talk about it too much because everybody is going through one way or the other tough situation in life. So
that's true. That's true.
I would say by His grace, everything is cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, man. You know,
of course,
I'm a serious believer in Christ.
Okay.
So once I have life, I have hope.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Once I have life, I have hope. That's what's up. I love it. I love it.
So far, so good.
Thanks for having me on your channel, man.
Welcome, bro. Anytime. You are already on my channel. So for having you again.
Right. It's LACEDUP.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, all right, viewers. We were just catching up with time.
Okay.
This place is familiar to you already, but today we are going to talk about serious issues, right? We'll call it the honest truth about living in China or in Beijing, because we live in Beijing. So we just decided to bring you this episode so that if you are not in China and you are living outside China and you are planning to come to China, there are some things that you must know. It's not about things that people say that, oh, this person says something from a different angle and the other person also says different. This is what we have experienced, what we know, and the honest truth that we can bring to you as people living in Beijing, so that you can also get to know that before you plan your trip, or whilst you live here, you can put that in your pocket and use it as your guide. Now, before we move on, I'll ask him one question, okay? That is, how has the COVID situation globally, how has it affected you so far? We are how many years now?
I think
it's almost 2 years.
Yeah.
We started in 2019, December 2019.
Yes.
2020.
Closely.
21, yeah.
Closely getting to 2 years now.
So how has it affected you?
It has affected me big time, a lot of things. It's tough, bro.
Yeah.
It was tough.
Yeah.
1 week, the first 1 week, it was okay, because we didn't know that we are going to stay for almost 1 year.
1 year.
Lockdown. Hey, brother, it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
Hey, it wasn't easy. Now we have to, the money that you have, because we didn't know, you didn't plan, I didn't plan, we didn't know. So we were in the room buying, eating, watching movies, hoping that the next week or 1 month later, you'll be asked to go back to do whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
So you prepared your mind that, oh, by next week, we're going out. By next month, we're going out. Before you realize, boom, 1 year lockdown in the room. Money finished. We broke.
Now, more recently, it's been 2 years now.
Yeah.
On a whole, in a general form or in a general sense, how can you sum it up that the COVID has had impact on you, has affected you? How much has it affected you?
Big time. One, I lost a lot of jobs. Two, I spent all my money that I saved. The good thing is that I was able to save a little.
Okay.
So I spent all that money that I saved back home in Ghana, not here, because over here I had no money.
Yeah.
And over here you can't save that much.
Yeah.
Over here because you are afraid that the bank is going to question you about how much money you have in your account, because in abroad it's abroad, and the type of visa that I'm using, I can't keep that huge or amount in my account. I'm a student, and if a government sees that, man, you have this amount in your account, questions are going to pop up. Where did you get the money from? Who sent you the money? The process of sending the money to your account. They need a receipt. This is China. Everything that you do, they want to see a receipt, a document showing that this and this and that.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? I have to use my Visa card, withdraw, buy food. Because I didn't want to borrow money from anybody, bro. I didn't want to. Everybody was going through this tough situation. Everybody was going through. So why should I borrow money?
So who are you going to ask for money?
But you were helping me though.
So what you're saying is spending of money. You have used up almost all the money you have at home.
Nothing, man.
Yeah, and we could not go out. Of course. Well. We've been here.
Of course.
Staying indoors. Up to now, we still cannot go to some places, right?
Of course.
Some places are still closed or locked down.
Of course.
All right, so enough about the COVID situation.
Okay.
Let's move on to the main things we want to talk about today. Which one do you want us to start with?
Let's start from visa situation in
visa
China.
Situation, it's tough.
Because it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
How to get
Most people don't know about this, but it's not easy. Okay, well, usually when you are coming to China, you get the application and then you just get your visas processed in your home country before you arrive. Yeah. Now, if you come as a student and you arrive here, you need to do renewal of visa. So depending on the kind of visa, student visa you have, your school might do the extension for you. What most people don't know is they think you can just come with any form of visa, and then once you arrive in China, you can easily get an extension. Yes. The fact is that things are changing. This is a country where rules are being changed every single year. So the honest truth is that if you live in China, then you already know how to go about your visa situation. But if you are coming from abroad to China, one thing is come with a student visa or come with a working visa that is processed by a company where you are going to work. Yes. If it's a school that is giving you the visa, you must get a visa that bears the name of the school where you're coming to work. Because one principle is that you cannot come with a visa for company A and then use that visa to work in the company B. It's not accepted.
Which is not allowed.
It's not allowed.
I don't know if it's allowed in
other countries, but in China, no way.
It's no allowed.
Way. So, for example, if you have a visa for company A, that visa, you must use it to work in company A. Now, when you are found working in company B with a visa for company A, it's illegal. So, you are going to be arrested. You might be detained, fined, and deported back home. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, one thing about student visa as well. If you are a student, you must study. How you survive as a student is your own cup of tea. You cannot work as a student. It's as simple as that. So if you are outside China and somebody tells you that, oh, you can come and hustle and do something, people are doing it. It's real. That is hustle. But it is illegal. That is the honest truth. It is illegal to work as a student in China on a student visa. If you are caught, you'll be detained, you will pay fine, and you'll be deported back home. So that is currently the visa situation. The Chinese immigration has the highest power to either extend your visa, renew it, or deny it. They have no obligation to explain to you why it's being denied. So that is one thing I want to say about visa. Is there anything?
Well, no, you have done well. You have given the real definition of the visa situation in China here. What I wanted to say is that when you are being questioned about the kind of visa you are holding, okay, you also have the right to know why, right? The immigration officer don't have time to explain to you. No
when
way. The immigration officer say no, it's no.
It's no.
And here is the case, like in other country, you can go in with a lawyer. Yeah. A lawyer can fight for you on your behalf about your paper issue, visa issues.
You can appeal.
You can appeal. Yeah. But in China, no way.
Once you are told no, the next person is attended to. You have to just leave.
You have to leave.
You have to leave.
You can't go and talk to a lawyer. Please, can you go and fight for me about my visa? Even the lawyer is even afraid to get close to those things.
They won't.
Yeah. So the visa situation is really dicey.
Yeah. And one other thing is, if you have a visa in Beijing, you don't have to take this visa to another city and go and use it to work.
That's another problem.
Yeah. If you are a student, fine, you can travel to other cities, you can visit your friends, but when you are caught working in a different city with a visa from a school or a company in another city, it's also another big trouble.
Man, you know, 3 days ago I got arrested.
Wow. Well, yeah, you said there were a lot of police people.
About 16 police
16 police, wow.
I got arrested.
Wow. And they check your visa.
I don't know why. You see, you want a story? I don't mind.
We'll talk about the story next time.
I don't mind sharing.
The next thing is...
Okay, so you have talked about the working situation.
Yeah, the visa situation. Together with the kind of, I combined the working and the visa situation over here.
Now, let's talk about racism.
Wow.
It's a big topic, though.
It's a big topic. It's a global topic.
Yes. Racism.
It's a big topic, yeah.
I tell you, a lot of people who haven't been to China before, when they watch news from China or things from China, they see China differently, yeah. And those Chinese people living in different countries, let me use Ghana because I'm from Ghana. I don't know other countries. You know, there are a lot of Chinese in Ghana working, doing a lot of things over there. Ghanaians sees them differently. Yeah. We also see them here differently.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. They pretend a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't be
in Ghana,
just hyped with
sometimes I get a call. Man, I've seen so many Chinese. They are very nice. They are friendly. Oh, one way or the other, they are a little bit friendly. Yeah. Everybody is friendly. You are friendly. I'm friendly. You understand? If you don't do things that I don't like, you see the other side of me.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
But in here, the story is different.
Yeah.
Ghana it's not like that. It's not like that.
Yeah.
I see the way they are being praised back home and the way they treat black people here. Yeah. I use black because I'm a black and I go through.
Let's give some examples. For example, on the subway, right?
Yeah.
You might sit on the subway and then on the bench where you are sitting, there is nobody else sitting beside you.
Of course.
Now those coming in the subway will not sit by you, and those already sitting there when you arrive will leave.
Of course.
So you can have virtually like
the whole bench
with just one black man or one foreigner sitting, and no other Chinese person will sit close to you.
But didn't you see what the woman did right now?
Yeah, just now.
We just passed and she saw black people coming
and then she covered her nose.
Because she's thinking that the virus, we are the carrier
we are carrying the virus. So she's running away from us. Wow.
Yes.
So there's one thing. What I would say is that don't get carried away by their relationships and their smiles and all that. Everybody can pretend.
Of course.
What you have to do is to be principled. Be yourself. If you are a black man, you are a black man. If you are a white man, you are a white man. If you are a foreigner, you are a foreigner. You have your culture. You believe in your culture, you accept your culture, and you have your faith. Just live by yourself. Under no circumstance should you calm down and just try to force yourself to show respect to somebody who doesn't respect you. So you respect them if they do, and then also let them know if you dislike something, you must show that you really don't like it. The only thing is that in China, you cannot be violent. You cannot struggle with people, you cannot go physical with people, but you can as well talk to people and make yourself very clear to them and let them understand. Do not come with the intention of being too happy and too hyped all over the place. So make sure that you give respect to people. I believe in respect.
Of course.
Yeah, unfortunately, people do not respect people. And because of the opinions and their perceptions about the black race, so it makes it more difficult for us black people to live in China. So,
but that's where we are right now. When one foreigner does one thing wrong, it affects the whole foreigners here. Every foreigner get affected because one person has done something wrong, which I think is really bad. Really bad.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that.
No. No. I have a problem about Ghanaians also. Can we talk about this a little bit?
Oh yeah, sure, we can.
I have a problem about these social media bloggers. I do have a problem about them. my fellas, we are all doing the same job here. You also contribute to the fact that we foreigners up here are being treated badly because of you. You know why? Because you portray or you speak bad about the country that you live in back home.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
When we travel or when you travel outside your country, you go and stand somewhere beautiful, take pictures, and oh, well, I'm in New York, I'm in China, I'm in Beijing. Very beautiful places.
Yeah.
Then you take
there
pictures.
There are hidden places that they're everywhere.
I tell you,
I
understand. Ghana has beautiful places. We can go and take pictures and speak good about it. One Chinese woman told me that, oh, I know the reason why you are black, because in Africa there's no water. You people only drink, he said that you people only drink Coca-Cola, no water. That is why your skin is black. Then I asked, how did you get to know this? How did you get to know it? Because I see it on the internet. I couldn't blame her because she saw it on the internet. All because of you. If you didn't post all these things, how would they see us?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we have to also change.
So let's represent our country also in a very good way. Yeah, in a positive manner. It's not all about things are not going on well, the country is not developing, so every day bad news, bad news, bad news. There are places that if we show to you, you will not believe that it is Beijing, you know. But every country has its own slums.
A lot of slums.
Yeah, so just try to portray the good side about your country. It shows a lot. It goes a long way to sell your country to other places as well. All right. What else do we have to talk about?
Security.
Security. That is tough.
Security is tough.
That is tough.
Well, one way or the other, I like the security aspect of China. So far as the COVID-19 situation is concerned, the security level was super nice. They say don't go out. Who are you to go and argue?
Yeah.
A police officer.
You can't.
Even seeing the car being parked outside your community, you are even scared to go close.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand? You are scared to go close. Yeah. But where I come from, Ghana, hey, I stayed for 7 months because the security man said I should stay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But where I come from, no.
Yeah. For example, even with the COVID situation like this, when there's lockdown, everybody is locked down.
Yes.
You don't say, oh, I'm going to buy porridge, I'm going to buy rice or something. Everybody's locked down. If they say wear your mask, everyone is wearing a mask. If you don't wear your mask, you cannot get into the commercial vehicle.
Yes.
You cannot get on the subway, the bus, even the taxi, you cannot get in.
Public transportation.
You must wear the mask, right? If they say don't go out, you are not going out. So everything is in order. And there are cameras everywhere. There are security cameras everywhere. So if you are coming to China, you have to make sure that you have a sense of responsibility, because this is not a country where you come and touch things that do not belong to you. You can't touch something that is not yours.
No.
You cannot enter a place that does not belong to you.
No.
You cannot cross over to a place that is not demarcated as a place that you should be.
No.
So always you have to make sure that you go where you are supposed to go, you touch things that you are supposed to touch, and then you do the things you are supposed to do. Because once you are caught, what will happen to you is serious. You can go to jail. You can be imprisoned. For little things, you can be imprisoned. So it's very good for you to make sure that you are highly responsible in China, in a foreign country. Just portray yourself as a responsible person. Respect yourself enough. And then that is the honest truth. There are a lot of people, I believe, that are in jail now because they went to places they are not supposed to be. They did things that they were not supposed to do, and then they are there.
Who are you to go and challenge the security system of this country?
Because of democracy, you know. So freedom of speech has given the power to foreigners to be able to fight for their rights.
Questions
Unfortunately, there's no right here.
You can't.
There's no right.
You
there's
can't
no
do
right.
anything like that. Even the citizens themselves, they cannot ask questions.
Exactly.
They can't ask why.
Exactly.
Because you are told to do so.
Exactly.
You understand? Exactly. So that's the whole situation right now.
Yeah.
The security system, one, it's powerful here.
It's powerful.
Which I wish it could be like that in my country.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not.
Discipline.
It's not. But anyway, what we are saying is that China has a very high security. If you live in China, try to be responsible. If you are planning to come to China, make sure you wear your responsible hat or cap before you arrive here, because there's no room for irresponsibility.
No questions.
Right. Okay. Is there any other thing?
Do the right thing and don't ask questions.
Yeah.
All right. We have working situation.
One thing is, working as a teacher over here is the most jobs that foreigners do. There are a few guys that do work in companies, IT companies and those things, but it's not permanent. It's maybe you're doing your internship program or you're doing the short-term kind of practice or something with the company. But most foreigners over here teach. Teaching is a job that everybody does over here. So for teaching, the honest thing is you must have a working visa, a teaching working visa to teach legally in China. If you have a student visa, which I mentioned before, it is illegal to teach. If you have a company visa and this company that's granted you the visa does production of cell phones, you cannot use their visa to teach in a classroom.
Teach in a classroom.
Yeah. The police are always going around schools checking visas of people. The document that shows your residence, they check your visa situation, they check your passport situation and everything. One thing that I'll be honest with you, the police are everywhere. They go to every single school.
They know.
Training schools, kindergartens, high schools. They know that there are people who are teaching illegally. So if you are coming here and somebody says, oh, I can get you a school, you can teach, please know that you can be teaching and the police will appear in the classroom and take you away.
They know.
And you are back to your home country. You're going to be sent back to your home country. So the working situation is, what I would advise is, if you found a school that has the license to hire foreign teachers, then fine. Let them do the working visa for you before you come. And then in that case, you are very clean when you work there. Is there anything
I think you have summarized everything.
Like every time they catch you doing something, they have to check your passport. So your passport must be valid, your visa must be valid, your temporary accommodation permit must be intact. Everything must be in, because that's the first thing. That is your identity.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be bringing you more of this, this content. Once in a while, we'll sit down and talk about the realities of course, the things we are going through here as foreigners living in Beijing.
Of course.
Yeah, so
that's the next video.
Next video, yeah.
I love
the next video. That video will be on LACEDUP TV.
Yes, sir.
The next one will be on LACEDUP TV. We will share a lot of experiences, a lot of things that happen. That happen to us over here. And then if you are planning to come here in the long term, you would see how the system is. It's not very rosy everywhere. You say, oh, I'm going to China, I'm going to make a lot of money. You might make money, but the problems that come with it might be something you will not be happy to accept. So I think we'll end here.
All right.
Yeah, and then keep on watching the channel. We are going to end this episode of the honest truth about living in China here.
More videos coming.
More videos will be coming.
About honest truth.
Yeah, honest truth.
About China.
Keep watching, keep subscribing, keep like the video, share. And then also on LACEDUP TV, there's a lot of content about lifestyle, how to do things, visitation of places, traveling, everything that you can think of. It's a lifestyle channel. So keep supporting the movement. We'll come back to you. God bless you. As I always say, live right, be peaceful, be responsible. Salute.